Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. This is my first video on the channel. So welcome. It's gonna be an introduction video on what the channel is gonna be about. It's my first video, it's my first time recording, kinda. So sorry if I sound a little like I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, this channel, I plan on making it like self-help content, like young men self-help, how to be modern day gentlemen, just how to be a better person for yourself, your partner, stuff like that. It's also gonna be like relationship advice a little bit because it kind of ties into that as well. And yeah, but yeah. So I guess the reason why I started this channel is I've been seeing a lot of red pill content, Andrew Tate, Sneeko, whatever, clavicular, all those looks maxers. And I feel like for a man who's in his teenage, young, early 20s and who's lost and doesn't really know who to look up to or doesn't have any like role models and they watch that type of content, I feel like it leads them down a unhealthy path. And I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but you could be a better person without the red pill alpha male content, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so I kind of just hope to be the other side of that a little bit, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, talk about how to be more confident. Masculinity, talk about masculinity. Um, and yeah, I feel like when I was growing up, I'm 23 now. But when I was like younger, 17, 16, I didn't really have a person to look up to, like on social media or anything like that. So it was kind of hard to see what was right and what was wrong. Like what was the right way to do things, what was the wrong way to do things. And I did lose um, a couple important people by just not knowing and being toxic, I guess. I did I'm gonna admit I did used to watch Sneeko, Andrew Tate, the Big Kirk. No, I'm not kidding. But definitely Sneeko and Andrew Tate, I always thought they're I would watch and I would like, this makes sense. This makes sense. And but as I grew older and like just lived through life, it's just like nah, it's kind of that behavior that they're kind of talking about is kind of it is a little bit toxic and it's not gonna really help you keep a healthy relationship with your partner. Um, but yeah, I don't wanna. I guess what I'm trying to do is yeah, just help. I don't want to teach y'all how to win arguments, how to one up your partner, how to manipulate him into following you or whatever. It's more about communication, learning to speak up, being respectful, knowing boundaries, maturity, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, just how to, like I would say, how to be a modern day gentleman. I feel like that's kind of going away with, the red pill content, which gets a lot of views. And I don't know. I just kind of want to be the other side of that. So, like, for example, like giving advice on how to be uh, strong without being aggressive, confident without being like arrogant, emotionally mature without being emotionally dependent, um, kind without being a pushover, and showing kindness and not necessarily being nice. Because those kindness and nice, I feel like they're completely different things. Like you're nice to someone because you're, sometimes I feel like, I don't know, to me, like if I'm nice to someone, it's kind of, how do I explain? Kind is like I'm kind to animals. Like I wouldn't hurt an animal. I wouldn't do any. Oh, let me. All right, hold on. I'm having a major. I hope that y'all are kind of understand what I'm saying. Being nice, I feel like if you're nice to someone, you're nice to them because you don't know what they're gonna do to you if you're mean to them. If that makes sense. While kindness is just showing kindness without the fear of repercussion, without getting anything back. Basically, what I'm saying, like you're nice to someone because you want them to look to you a certain way or whatever, but being kind is just nice unconditionally, if that makes sense. I think I got a little bit off and went on a little rant, but whatever. This is what happens when you don't have a script, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, kind, yeah, just kind without being a pushover. Um, Capable of taking care of yourself before you start taking care of somebody else. I think that's the most important one. Knowing how to love yourself before loving another person. That's if you yeah, like I said, I didn't really have that for myself. I didn't Was I already here? I don't know. I didn't really have that for myself. I didn't love myself, so, and I thought, yeah, it just doesn't work. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself 100%. Like I said, I'm 23. I don't have everything figured out. I'm still living. I'm still learning. I'm just a 23-year-old kid, man. I don't know. No, but I am getting. It's getting to that age where I gotta know some of these things already. Like, um, if I don't, then I'm probably gonna struggle when I'm in my 30s. But 23, I think it's a pretty good age to still be learning and kind of have a baseline on what your mental health is like, and everything like that. Like I said, I'm gonna be learning with you guys. I'm gonna be giving y'all advice and stuff, based on experiences and stuff what my friends are saying. But I'm gonna be learning too, and I want to share some of those experience with y'all as I live through them as well. Um, I think that's pretty much it with the intro. I mean, I don't really have a lot. It's just a basic overview of the channel. Like I said, it's my first video. It's kind of my first time talking on like camera. So I think once I get more confident, once I start popping a few of these out, it's gonna be a lot more of a smoother experiences instead of me kind of just being and yeah, I just did it right now. And yeah, just kind of pausing and just trying to think of what to say. But yeah, if my goal is just to kind of help that those a range of people who are eight, 18, 20s, trying to make it through life, just don't know where they're going, don't know how to be. And yeah, I have a few already ideas planned out for future vids. I just gotta, I guess, write them out. I mean, you know, you kind of, when you see YouTube and you see people just talking, it's like, oh, that seems pretty easy, But nah, there's just there's levels to this. Yeah, I have to write like a script, I guess, about it. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing how moving. I think next video I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a week. If not, oh well, it's whatever. But 2 videos for that's my goal. I think my first official video was probably gonna be about moving in with your partner. Uh, it is factually known that a lot of couples do break up within the first year of moving in together. So I'm hoping with that next video, I'm gonna give y'all tips on how to avoid that, because that sucks. You move in with somebody, you think you have it all good, and then 3 months in, y'all are done. That's not funny, but I think that's what my next video is gonna be. But yeah, this is just what the channel is gonna be about. Just self-help, trying to lead young men into a healthier path for themselves and their partners, or how to be a better person for when they do get a partner. You know what I mean? But I think that's basically it. That's what I'm trying to. And also, oh yeah, it's this. I'm doing this with. I do eventually plan on getting a webcam or whatever, but the reason I'm doing this with gameplay in the background instead of me just kind of sitting there talking to y'all is I feel like, to me, what's worked best for me, like I said, I took a psychology class in high school, and it's okay, I learned a few things, but not gonna lie, I didn't really pay attention. I think most from the stuff I retained the most on late night, like those 3 a.m. deep calls, having deep conversation with your friend on Discord, like just that random times of the night. Those are the conversations that kind of stuck with me the most. So it's kind of the vibe I'm trying to bring to this channel. Like just that late night conversation, not saying according to this guy, according to this institution. It's just kind of talking from the heart in a less, I guess, professional setting, but still trying to give out like good advice, if that makes sense. Kind of replicate those 3 a.m. late night calls with your buddies, talking about deep conversation, self-help content. Well, not you're talking about self, but how to improve yourself and all that. So it's kind of the vibe I'm trying to go for the channel, and I think that's really all I gotta say. If y'all wanna, I don't know, say hi in the comments or whatever, y'all can. But yeah, I think I'm gonna also be doing a Twitch. I'll have my Twitch linked eventually down at the bottom. It's mostly gonna be like Q&As, or if y'all want to play a game together, we can. I have Phasmophobia, Space Marine 2. Mostly like, I guess just like a more laid back. This YouTube is gonna be more educational. Twitch is gonna be more just kind of kicking it back with y'all when I do get some fans rolling in. But yeah, I mean, if y'all want to see, I guess, more, looking forward to seeing more self-help content, how to improve yourselves, I'll be here. I mean, it won't be as good as probably as other people are doing it, but hopefully it's just good enough to where it helps a little bit of people. And yeah, that's it. I mean, if y'all stayed and watched the whole thing, thank y'all. And I'll probably upload the other one on Tuesday. I'm gonna try to do Sunday and Tuesday as my upload schedules, but I do have a job, unfortunately, so it's gonna be a little weird. But I mean, yeah, until then, next video is gonna be about moving in with your partner, maturity and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, thank y'all for watching. I guess say hi in the comments, whatever. But I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Thank y'all.